and see what looks like just another normal vehicle. But as it goes by you, and goes by you, and keeps going by you, you wonder, what's this? This ultra-elongated recreational vehicle was created by Antti Rako, a Finnish immigrant who's the Dr. Frankenstein of RVs.
Mä meinasin jatkaa täällä samaa bisnestä, kun mun poika tuli.
Antti still speaks in his native Finnish. Serving as interpreter is fellow enthusiast Jerry Lomax.
In Finland, most of the things are prohibited with cars, rebuilding cars. And whilst in the States, most of the things are legal and not prohibited.
Antti came to the U.S. in 1984 and settled in Lake Worth, Florida, home to the largest colony of Finnish people in the world outside Scandinavia. Antti, a mechanic and camping enthusiast, wanted to see the country from the ground up. He and his wife got themselves a van, but it wasn't big enough.
He added on one axle at a time, so he's been adding on. And as you eat, your appetite grows. So now he's got the one that everybody looks at, whilst the first one nobody looked at.
Of course it draws attention. It's 4 Chevrolet vans welded together. Not only that, he added parts from more than 40 different makes of cars. The finished product weighs nearly 9,000 pounds and is 45 feet long. With just the length alone, you'd think driving this unending camper would be no picnic. And you'd be right.
There's something you have to think about. When you make a turn, the rear is going in the other direction and cuts in the other lane. So you have to think about that. Other than that, it's easy.
If you find yourself driving behind this venerable van, you might get steamed. It would be far easier for Antti to pilot this monstrous motor coach if he weren't towing its most outrageous feature. An actual, honest-to-goodness, working Finnish sauna.
He thinks it's nice to be able to offer a sauna for everybody at the camping ground in a group, and no self-respecting Finn really travels anywhere without a sauna. It's a very old tradition. It's always been there. It's a very relaxing thing for Finns to do.
Oh man, it feels great. It's very relaxing.
It's small, but looks like any other sauna. It's very, very nice one, and the steam coming very good, and then we are here, and it's very relaxing also.
No jos mä haluan, että mun vaimo on puhdas, niin mä laitan sen ensin saunaan.
Says if he wants to have a clean wife, he lets her use the sauna. It just makes you feel beautiful after you have a good sauna and a dip in the lake. Antti says that Finland has produced the sauna for the world, and Santa Claus is Finnish. So those are the two things.
The sauna may be a necessity for a Finn, but Antti feared the state of Florida might tell him to jump in a lake when he had to get this robust rig certified by the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Antti was a little bit afraid with the sauna because it got to be so heavy that he needed a title just for the sauna. Also, he was a little bit concerned of the inspector putting him in a funny house, funny farm. But he really liked the sauna. He was a German fellow, and he liked the sauna, so everything turned out to be fine.
And speaking of Germans, Antti was inspired to conjure up his next vehicular creation by one of that country's most notable business deals in recent years. He took the front of his favorite car, a 1962 Chrysler Imperial, and meshed that with 2 Mercedes station wagons. The result is the Silver Turbo.
A few years ago, Chrysler and Mercedes merged. So he wanted to do it physically too. Merged the two companies, and this is a merger that he made. more space than one station wagon could offer, so he just extended one with another.
Oh, that's all. No, the Silver Turbo is much more than a couple of cars stuck together.
He has 3 batteries in the car. So the turbine kind of produces power to the batteries, charges them.
The Silver Turbo's design reflects Anti's real concern for safety. It has 6 oversized chrome side mirrors.
First of all, he doesn't want to have the police to fine him for not having mirrors. So he wants plenty of them. And the highest mirror shows all the porcupines and small animals on the road, so he won't smash them. And the lower one, he could see the UFOs on. So if there is any UFOs in the sky, he can see them.
And if those UFOs happen to appear at night, they'll be sure to see the Silver Turbo. On the roof are yellow, green, and red garden lights.
There are night lights at the campground, so he can find his car and people can see, and they give kind of a nice atmosphere.
Oh, sure. Somebody might lose this. But as big as it is, Anti insists it's not difficult to drive. Parking, however, at first was a different story.
Antti was a little bit concerned that it might be difficult to back it into a small space, but it has turned out to be fairly easy for him.
Camping with the Silver Turbo has been a snap as well. Just remove the 10 seats and put in the gear. Antti and his wife use the Silver Turbo for long trips, the van for shorter ones. And if you're on vacation and you find yourself in the path of one of Auntie Rocco's mad machines, don't worry, you're not finished. The fun's just begun.
Joo, poliisit näyttää vain näin aina.
Antti thinks it's almost unbelievable with the reactions he gets from the people and thumbs up and the positive reactions with the smiles on their faces when he comes with the car.
Next up, what are these vehicles? The answer just may bring a tear to your eye.
People wonder if it's a doghouse. They have a lot of questions about, will you really sleep in there?